Hey guys, what's up? Gabriella Girls here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my everyday Chipotle bowl. I've been requested to do this video for quite some time and I'm finally getting around to it to show you guys. It's super good, it's super nutritious, and it's not as time consuming as people may think it takes to make it. I'm going to be showing you guys step by step, showing you all the ingredients and everything like that. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my personal health tips that I live by. If not live by, try to live by. If that makes sense. It made sense in my head. If you're a beginner, you're new to the health game, you want to know where to start, some little tips to help you out and get you going, I'm going to share that with you guys. So with that being said, let's get started. So let's talk about my favorite subject, food. I am a huge foodie. I don't know if y'all heard that term, but foodie is just like you eat a lot. I never been that type to eat like a little bird type of thing, unless it had to be for track because I had to cut weight. Aside from that, I'm going to be telling you guys what I would personally recommend for before, during, and after workouts, things that like I've done. So that's what I'm telling you guys. I'm not no nutritionist. I don't have a license for anything. I'm just sharing my own personal things. It may be right, it may be wrong, but this is mine. So before a workout, what do you eat? What do I recommend? So I've gone to summer workouts. Like when I was in high school, we had some really intense stuff. I used to do CrossFit in the mornings. You know, when you wake up, it's like, you know, what do you eat type of thing. And I would just say it kind of depends. It depends on your workout and how intense it is. You never want to eat something a little too heavy that when you're working, I just feel like throwing it all up, because I know I've been there. So personally, what I would recommend is just if you are hungry, you wake up like starving, because I know that happens to some of us sometimes, is you just eat something light. You can eat half a granola bar. You can have a small little bowl of whole grain cereal, fruits, a slice of toast of avocado, or if you're not feeling that hungry, you can just have some slight water. That's what I would recommend. Now before we move on, yes, I am wearing a waist trainer. I waist train almost all the time. And if you want some more information on that, I do have a video back on my channel page, so go check that out. During a workout, now let's say you do skip out on that beginning little pre-workout meal and you get hungry during your workout. I've been there. I know how it feels like. I've been hungry. So there I go. I run to my backpack, pull out half a granola bar. I go ahead and eat that. Have half a banana. Those are really good. Or just a simple protein bar, you know, something light like that, just to sustain your little hunger that you're feeling, and then, you know, eat up afterwards. So a post-workout meal, you know, let's just say that your workout was super awesome. You were there pumping iron, you were feeling the grind, you were in your zone, and you were also burning calories, and you were also, you know, burning your fuel. And your fuel comes from your muscles. Your muscle gets energy from the carbs and the proteins that you intake, and it also uses it as recovery. So once you work out, you want to have something that has a protein, has carbs, and it's just an equal balanced meal to go ahead and replenish the stuff that was lost. Making sense?
Great.
If you're a beginner, you don't really know where to start, don't even worry about it. Just like anybody else would say, just like any other article on the internet would say, is just cut out the simple bad stuff. Cut out the junk, you know, reduce your fast food intakes, cut out the, you know, your sodas and your juices. Like literally, if you do that and you just drink nothing but pure water, you will just see a change in just that. You know, cut out the candies, cut out the chips, the sugar's a no-no. And just different types of stuff like that. As far as exercising, you want to do something little at a time. I know I've gotten a lot of messages before where people tell me that they're intimidated by people at the gym. They don't feel like they belong because they're new, they don't know what to do and stuff like that. And this is what I tell them: just do your research. Go on Pinterest. You can find some, you know, little workout routine for you, just so you can get an idea of what to do at the gym. You know, or you can go to my profile because I do have some workouts there. But that's just my personal advice to you. So I hope that you guys found that little couple minutes a little useful. So if you did, please give it a thumbs up right now. Can we not? All right, but enough with the chit chat. Let's get to business. Alright, so now we're going to start with the ingredients. I'm going to be telling you guys what I use. So first, let's start with the meat. I do use this turkey burger patty that I did purchase at Sam's. It is super, super delicious. It's only 240 calories. Let me see if I can show you a picture. 240 calories, 2 grams of carbs, and 31 grams of protein. It's super delicious, and the way I season it is I use 3 seasonings. I use this Cajun seasoning, a season all, and a peppercorn seasoning. And the way I use it on my patty is one side of the patty is seasonal, the other side is Cajun, and the peppercorn is just mixed between the both sides. Now, when I do cook it, I do use this Pam original cooking spray and just go ahead and spray it so that the patty won't, completely stick on the pan once it's cooking. Next, I use these black beans, and these black beans I did buy at H-E-B, which you can buy at any grocery store, I hope. And these beans come with lime and jalapenos, which is really convenient for me because, like I said, I like my things to be just a little spicy, or try to be spicy. Next, we have these hot diced tomatoes with jalapenos in them as well. They're super, super good. I did buy them at H-E-B. Once again, you can buy them at a grocery store. So next, we're gonna start with our main base of this bowl, which is some lettuce. Now, this is a classic iceberg salad mix. You can use whichever one that you prefer. It really doesn't matter. And Chipotle bowl. I do have Chipotle dressing. Chipotle Southwest dressing. It's really, really good. And we only use just a little bit of it because like I said, we want to keep it healthy. Moving on over here, we have an avocado. Who doesn't love avocados? It's like, it has a flavor, but it doesn't have a flavor. And it has some good fats. Like I said, we need to have our bowl to just have a mix of everything. Keep it, well balanced. Next, we have some tortilla chips right here. They are from Great Value. And yes, it is great value because your girl on a budget, she gotta find a way to work, right? Right here, I do have some black olives. I already opened them, and my mom would probably kill me if I had to open another one when there's already some here. So these are black olives, and that completes all the ingredients. So we're gonna get started and get this show going. All right, so first and foremost, we are going to heat up our pan. And I do put it a little, almost on hot because when I'm hungry, I don't have no time for it. I don't got no patience. So I would let that get, nice and hot. I do have these patties that I defrosted last night. So we're gonna go ahead and season them. Now I can show you guys right here. Right there. Okay, I can feel that starting to get a little warm. Okay, so first of all, like I said, I am going to season one side of the patty with one of the seasonings, whichever one, doesn't really matter. Just, put that on there. After, I'm gonna put the peppercorn just a little. Then I spray it afterwards so that the seasoning can kind of stick to the patty. I'm gonna flip it over. Now I'm gonna put Cajun. Just a little bit. Something like that. Like another little twist, and then spray it once more. So this is already pretty hot enough, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray the pan. Just like so. Just gonna flip this bad boy on here and get it going. So now that we got this nice piece of meat already in the making, so I don't, like I said, I don't like to waste time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my bowl and just already start building up my salad so that once this meat is done, I'm just gonna cut it up and throw it on there and boom, we're done. I do have this nice little prepping bowl that I did order on Amazon. I do not have the link for it. I am sorry because I ordered them so long ago, but yes, they look like this. Go ahead and look on Amazon. Amazon always has these great deals, and they also have different types of meal prepping containers that you might like. We're gonna start off with our salad. I'm probably gonna finish all of the salad. I've literally been eating this every single day. Like, I just don't get tired of it. And people always ask me, like, don't you get tired? I'm like, no, like, I love eating my food. Maybe I have a problem, I don't know. So like I said, we are just going to put, a nice little drizzle over our salad. Boom, just that. I used to measure, everything, be so precise, but because I've been doing it for so long, okay, that thing is, okay, so that means it's cooking, so I have to turn it already. This thing is smelling so good. Alright, so I had to move us over here because it's getting loud over there. But I just want to show you guys that when I am using beans in anything that I'm making, I always rinse them out. And I rinse them out because, you know, when people say that beans make you gassy, well, beans make you gassy because there's always a liquid in here. Let me see if I can show y'all. So I always rinse out my beans so I won't get that bloated, nasty feeling that you may feel afterward. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse them out. Moving it around so you can get all that yucky, thick juice out. Thick juice. I don't know if you guys can see it already, but it's already smoking, which means this bad boy is already cooking. So I'm gonna show y'all how I like further cook it. Once it's already like, you know, pretty much done, I just poke some holes through it to make sure that it's getting cooked within, like inside, in the middle, you know. And before any of y'all start saying, it looks burnt and me. No, I just personally like to have a nice little burnt taste in it. So yeah. Alright, so while we get this patty already out of the way, it's already done. So I will cut that up once I'm finished putting everything together. So next, I already have my hot tomatoes and my black beans already separated. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just grab a regular spoon, just grab a little bit of it, or maybe 2 scoops. 2 scoops, I'd say 2 scoops. The same thing. Grab some of the black olives here. I think I'm gonna grab about 4 of them, I wanna say. Okay, there's not one more, so I'm using 3. Next up, we're gonna put our lovely avocados. And cut that up. Let's see how pretty this one is. Voila. I usually just use 1/4 of it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get some pretty slices and put them on here. 1/4 of it. Up next, I'm gonna put some of these tortilla chips in there. And put that there. Boom. Looks like this. Boom, look how, wow. And I am that extra person that likes to make it all nice and pretty because I love to post about my food. I love to share what kind of foods that I make. And I also get asked a lot, like, where do you get these recipes? Like, where did you see this? And like I said, I do a lot of research, like every single night before I go to bed. I see what type of healthy recipes there are, you know, anything that's close to bad food, because who doesn't love bad food? All right, folks, well, it's already cut up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mesh that into this bowl to complete it. It's like a lot of meat, so it kind of just overflows on everything, so don't even worry about it. And this, my friends, is how it looks. As you can see, I did say the meat is a lot, so it does overflow over the tortilla chips, but it is totally okay. So now that my bowl is done, what I like to do is I like to grab my favorite hot sauce, which is this Valentina hot sauce. It's super, super good. Now this, it gives it a nice little spicy taste. So I like to drizzle that over it as well. You do not have to do it, it's optional. And that completes the bowl, everybody. Alright everybody, well that was it for today's video. If you found something useful out of it, which I hope you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to me already, please do so to see my further videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys in the next video.
Bruh.
It's just so good. I mean, I don't want to chew my own horn or anything, but this is pretty good. It tastes like a burrito. Well, it is a Chipotle bowl, so what does that mean?